Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today is a Sunday episode, and today we are taking care of an optional dungeon. And to get this dungeon, we are starting out here in Vesper Bay, where we are going to speak to Nedrick Ironheart. We are looking specifically for Braving New Depths. Nedrick has a tantalizing bit of information to share with an adventurer. Hail, adventurer! You wear the expression of one who seeks new battlegrounds to hone your burgeoning skills. Do not ask how Nedrick knows, he simply knows. Now tell me, are you perchance familiar with the Sunken Temple of Karn? I will not hold it against you if you are not. The ruins only surface when the calamity split the ground asunder, after all. Any road, it's a popular destination these days for adventurers looking for new frontiers to explore. If you're keen to join them, why not make the journey to Southern Thanalan and visit the temple for yourself? What with the many dangers that lurk within, the Immortal Flames are keeping close watch over the place, but a Lolafel by the name of Bibimu should be able to offer you passage. Alright, a new dungeon for us to check out. Let's head off to Southern Thanalan. Alright, here in Southern Thanalan we are passing by Little Ala Mhigo here, and heading off to the east and slightly north. Our destination is going to be up here at, well, the Sunken Temple of Karn. We've been through the area before, mostly for hunting logs, as there's a few enemies in the area that are worth fighting for those. But now we're actually going to get to explore the place. Alright, just sneak our way past those sandstone golems. We should be fine. I don't think they'll pester us, and if they do, we can always take them down. They're not too tough. They're just big and bulky. Oh, someone's trying to take a peek at us? No, goodbye. I'm gonna go around you. And here we are, Sunken Temple of Karn. Hello there, Bibimu. Welcome to the Sunken Temple of Karn, or what remains of it at least. Used by the ancient Baladians as a place to worship the sun goddess Azema, much about the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. While we have sent a research team into the depths, I regret to say that the investigation proceeds at a snail's pace. That is, when it proceeds at all. It would seem that the Baladians have rigged the temple with all manner of devious traps and snares, to deter temple robbers, no doubt. We have recruited adventurers to assist in disarming the traps, but be forewarned. Many who have entered have yet to return. Should you wish to brave the depths, we would welcome your aid. Alright then. I'm gonna need to go ahead and get a party of friends together so we can take this on as a group, since this is an optional dungeon and does not have duty support. And once I'm able to get together my party of friends, we will jump into the Sunken Temple of Karn. Alright, we are back, and this time, unlike Halatali, we have a full party of 4. We've got my partner, Thabatatazam, we have our friend, Adelaide Phoenix, and we have my Metamor, Tsuki Treble, somewhere around here. We've got everyone here. I just have names turned off. There you are, Tsuki. Alright. I'm so glad we were able to get a party of 4. Let's get moving into the Sunken Temple of Karn. So this is going to be a dungeon where a lot of people are actually going to skip the main, puzzles in it, which is unfortunate because I do like getting the loot from the puzzles. You can sell it for Grand Company seals. But the Sunken Temple of Karn is... it's interesting. I like it. I like it, but it has some mechanics that do stump newer players on occasion. Both battle mechanics and puzzle mechanics. Alright, so to start off with, I am playing as a summoner. We've got Tsuki as a scholar, we have Adelaide as a dark knight, and we have Thabata as a monk. So, let's get going. First off, there is going to be a primary puzzle in this dungeon where the solution is actually going to be right over there on the Warden. Here, let me switch to Outburst. It's been a little bit since I used Summoner, so I need to actually remember to use my everything correctly. Okay, let's go summon Topaz. And let's go check out the Warden. So the Warden over here is going to have the main solution to the puzzle. Just memorize the engravings on it. We have a spiral and what looks like grapes. So then, now we can just drop off over here, or take the stairs, and make our way further into the dungeon. Looping down and around, we've got some temple bats to worry about. Let me summon up Ifrit. And as we go through the dungeon, we're going to have 4 stone tablets that we need to collect. So we'll have to remember to grab all of them as we go along. We can see the first one actually right in front of us. So let's go ahead and grab the Helm of Might. And then we head onwards. And yes, to confirm, there is going to be no voice chat for this one. We tried to get it set up, but it failed. It's fine. It happens. We'll have voice chat on one of these playing with friends and family episodes eventually. I hope. Okay, let me go ahead and use Ether Charge again, get that filled back up. I don't play Summoner nearly often enough, so yeah. I'm gonna be a bit rusty. Forgive me. Okay. Now we just head up the ramp here, up the stairs. We've got... Oh yes! We have a lot of enemies in here that are actually on our, I believe, Twin Adder hunting log. So that's worth taking a note of. Clearing them out as we head through. And then right over here, we have our second stone tablet, the Gem of Affluence. Affluence. How put strain on correct syllables, please, brain? Alright, next up we have our first boss, the Teratatar. This is the first instance of what is known as the Doom mechanic, which is a mechanic that definitely trips up new players. It tripped me up. It trips a lot of people up. So at some point during this fight, the Teratatar is going to use something called... I forget what the exact ability is, but it's going to cast a status called Doom on the entire party. In order to get rid of Doom, we need to step onto a glowing panel on the floor, and that's just generally how Doom's going to work anytime it pops up. And it will pop up on occasion as we go further into the game. Here we go, Mortal Ray is what gives us Doom. If we do not dispel Doom by the time the countdown ends, then we will instantly die, and that's going to be just tragic for everyone. The other main thing we need to worry about with this boss is it can summon killer vesps, and they have an ability called Final Sting, which will probably kill you. So kill the killer vesps before they have a chance to do their thing. Oh, they're dung vesps, not killer vesps. Well, I had the right idea. I knew they were vesps. Alright, I'll go ahead and greed on all of the loot. Anyone who needs it can need it, but I'm going to go ahead and greed it so I have stuff to sell at the Grand Company vendors, just in case I end up not being able to actually make use of anything. Another mechanic, the Avoider Poi. We need to kill those when they are standing on one of these glowing platforms. We'll know they're on it correctly when the platform stops glowing. If we don't kill them on one of those glowing platforms, they will come back to life after a short time. Oh dear. We may have gotten a little overwhelmed. Adelaide went down. Okay. I'm just going to kill the Avoider Poi so it's not a threat. Tsuki, you got Adelaide's up. Perfect. Okay. Oh, what's hitting Thabita? Okay, whatever. Kill the Avoider Poi. Let's deal with the other one as well, just so they're both dead, and then we can check out where the other stone tablets are. As we kill the Avoider Poi on these platforms, it opens up these 2 rooms right here. Looks like we're gonna head for this one first. Oh, this one didn't die on the platform. Oops, that sucks. But each of these rooms is going to have one of the 2 remaining stone tablets that we need. Alright, let's do this one first, since we're right next to it. God, Ifrit, powerful attacks, very, very slow. Here we have the Fruit of Knowledge, which may have a familiar carving on it, keep that in mind. And now let's go grab the other one from the other room. Here we go. Use Ether Charge again. Cannot forget to use that. And someone grabbed the Flame of Magic off the pedestal. Looked like it was Thabita. Thank you, Thabita. Alright. We're clear over here. No one else has... Well, not everyone has rolled for the loot. Oh well. The timer will expire eventually, and it'll just automatically give out the loot based on who rolled once that happens. Alright, and now we have Deathclaws. Oh dear. Hi, Deathclaws! I don't like you very much. You're big and bug-like and kind of creepy. Very creepy, actually. Very, very creepy. Alright, back down into the abyss we go. And we are coming up on the second boss. Alright, come on, die, wall crawlers, let us through. Don't think there's anything else too interesting in this room, so we can just head forward. And on to the second boss, the Golem. This Golem is immune so long as its Soul Stone is functional, so we're going to need to destroy that first and foremost. Once the Soul Stone is down, we can actually fight the Temple Guardian, the Golem, and do damage to it. Unfortunately, eventually that Soul Stone will regenerate and we will need to destroy it again, but that's fine, we can just destroy it again. But for now, we will have to do as much damage as we possibly can in the meantime. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move Adel over there. It feels like a lot of my hotbars have been converging on either Fessor or Adel being over on that button. Okay. I missed that the Soul Stone came back up, or it just came back up. I was looking at my hotbars, because I just moved Adel around. Why am I targeting the... Let me target the Soul Stone. That was my bad for sure. Okay. Soul Stone down, which puts the Temple Guardian into incapacitated. It cannot do anything until it's back. I got the Karn Circlet, and we're out of here. And that gives us another entry on the Twin Adder hunting log. Alright, I'm gonna greet that Jack Coat. Let's get another Ether Charge going while we're heading through here. And there we go, down they go. And here we should be coming finally back out of that underground section. This really is a very, very destroyed temple. Okay, I'll go for the Deathclaw on the right. Since there's only two, I think it'll be easier to just go, it'll be technically more efficient to go single target. We've got our level 1 limit break ready. And onwards. And here we'll be able to start solving some puzzles with those 4 tablets we've picked up. First off, we definitely want to clear out the Crocs and the Avoider Poi. There we go, and let's go deal with those stone pedestals. Alright, so here, this one has a helmet engraving, so we want to put the Helm of Might. And looks like Thabit is solving the other one, but we can go check that out in a minute once we've dealt with this room. Behind the wall, we have a treasure coffer, which gives... Oh, Thabit got 14 water shards. Good for you. Okay, I think there might be a reason why people tend to skip the side rooms. Fair enough. Over here, this one was the Gem of Affluence, it looks like, because it has the gem carving. And inside we have 15 fire shards for Thabita. Good for you, honestly. Oh, yeah, no, okay. That would be why people typically skip those. I forgot that the rewards were that bad, since I typically don't get the chance to check out what's behind the treasure. At least now I have video evidence of why you shouldn't care about it. I completely understand, but still, I do want to show it off. It is worth showing off. And I think the more of them, there is a rumor, I don't know how true this is, that the more of them you open, Adelaise, no! Okay, you know what, you have fun. Over here we've got fruits, so we'll put the Fruit of Knowledge. And Thabita's getting the other one, which I assume is the Flame of Magic, since that is the only one we have not done yet. I can't believe Adelaise went on without us. Okay, here we go. I actually got Karn Duckbills. I actually got some equipment out of that. Let's help out with this mess. But yeah, there is a rumor. I have not verified it myself. I would check yourself to see if I'm right or wrong. I'm probably wrong. But there's a rumor I've heard that the more of the treasures you open here, the better rewards you get from the last puzzle up ahead. Alright, inside this one we get 10 fire shards to Thabita. Wow, game is really spoiling Thabita today. Good for you. So many shards. Alright, now we can head into this room. Everyone ready? There you all are. And up here we have the Scales of Judgment. Remember the solution from the beginning of the dungeon? This is where it comes into play. The mnemonic that people usually use to remember it is Flame has an L, it goes on the left. Fruit has an R, it goes on the right. So let's go ahead and stick the Flame of Magic. I'm about to get hit. That was my bad. I should have, actually dodged. Oh, come on. Pull your weapon back out. And they're all dead. Alright. Flame on the left. Fruit on the right. And then tip the scales. If you fail the puzzle, you'll spawn more enemies, and once they're dead, you can go on to the boss. If you succeed the puzzle, this room over here opens up. I'll come for you in a minute, boss. But this room over here opens up. We can grab some loot. 16 water shards, some pants, and Karn goggles. I think what the rumor is that more treasure troves will spawn if you open up more of those earlier rooms. But again, I have not verified that myself. Alright, we have mapped the realm, the Sunken Temple of Karn. Let's fight the Adjudicator. Usually most people tend to ignore a lot of the mechanics with this fight, but the mechanics of this fight, you can kind of get an idea for what they are, just from how the rest of the dungeon has gone. There's going to be, well, panels on the floor. Gee, I wonder what we could do with those. Oh, hey, they're lighting up, and we have Sunjurs who look like the other enemies, the Avoider Ploys we've been finding. I wonder what you could do with those. We've got Mithril Verges, which will fire big big line AoE attacks. Definitely want to avoid that. You can fight the Mithril Verges to destroy them and make them not attack, but, well, they'll just respawn eventually. It can be helpful, but it's also just fine to ignore them. They're not going to do that much, and you can avoid their attacks fairly easily. Okay, Adjudicator's down to 29, 27. Oh dear, I'm getting hit. Probably one of those Mithril Verges. One of them probably has an AoE. Alright, I am going to go ahead and use my Limit Break. Since we're not going to hit that level 2 Limit Break, no way we have enough time. 2% you're down to, and done. Thank you! Thank you so much to Thabita, to Adelaise, and to Tsuki for coming in and helping me out with this. That was a good run of Karn. It was very appreciated. Alright, let's grab that loot. Fist of the Sixth Sun? And I think as soon as everyone has voted on this, we will get out of here. Or someone has simply forgotten to vote. Alright, it's fine. Let's get out of here. It's just one piece of monk equipment. Alright, well, thank you again to the three of you for helping me out with this. That was a great time, I believe. And with that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we are returning to the main story. I will see everyone next time as we return to... What do you mean the next quest is available now for Summoner? What? It shouldn't be available yet. Anyways, I'll see everyone next time as we return to Wineport to hopefully finally get some wine for the banquet. See everyone next time for that.